is also subject to very many machinations.
Lengthy and convoluted processes.
It's not even the processes. Yes. There are other
extenuating circumstances.
Yes, that are existed there in the relationship between the members of the county assembly, the members and the governors. When you hear a governor in his address on the state of the county openly proclaiming that members of the county assembly will be given a house each from a development that is essentially supposed to be for affordable housing for people who are not in that bracket. What is that, City? And it is on live TV. The country is watching, and you are saying, you, the people who are supposed to oversight me, are going to each get a house in this housing project. How do you ever expect that member of the county assembly to even do the job that I do and to scrutinize and say, hey, boss, you said you are building 3-bedroom houses. How are they 2-bedroom? Ambia wewe wacha si yako ni 3-bedroom. Na unaishi wewe. You know that argument of Siiko? It is very annoying, City. Like one of these programs of the county. Yes. When you go and ask questions about the dish in a county, the food for education thing, you are told, but Sifuna, the children are eating.
Yeah.
Okay, the children are eating. What are they eating?
Yes.
Where did it come from?
Yes.
Who brought it?
Yes.
That is the work of oversight. If I go to a kitchen that is cooking food for our children, and my expectation is that if it is rice, it is Mwea rice, or at the very worst, Aero rice, and I find it is rice from India, am I wrong to ask the question, why are we feeding our children rice from India, and yet they are
we actually grow rice.
Yes, we actually grow rice. If I go there and ask governor, if 70% of our children are not in public primary schools, why is this program being run only in public primary schools? Yes, the food in if you go to Kwanjenga primary down here, Kware primary, there is a kitchen. Children are eating.
Yes.
But the vast majority of the children in Embakasi South are not in public primary schools. So if I ask you, is in this discrimination? Because we all pay taxes. Why are you feeding only 30% of the children? That is not to say Sifuna is against a program. I want this program to run. Work. I want it to be sustainable. I want it to help farmers. If Ndengu is being fed to children in Kware, why is that Ndengu coming from a supplier who is related to somebody in the county government? That is a question that I can validly ask. Sure. That is not to say that I am against the program. So what we need to do, first of all, we need to distinguish politics from oversight.
Yes.
Because I've had people saying, oh, this is premature.
And you're fighting it only because
activism. You are fighting because Sifuna wants to be governor. My friend, the day I want to be governor of Nairobi, because you know me, I will stand up in broad daylight and say I want to be governor of Nairobi. And I will explain why I want to be governor of Nairobi. And I'll explain why I'm uniquely qualified to be governor of Nairobi. But when I am doing my job as a senator of Nairobi, you cannot bring stories to me. And I'm telling you, Ndu, some of these things are very frustrating because I have seen people making comments there online saying, oh, you know, ODM is a majority party in the assembly. Why are they not doing anything? And why is Sifuna?
Where's the opposition?
Where's the opposition? I am telling you. You see, for me, I'm like, who is the best striker who scored yesterday? Eric Haaland, for instance. But I depend on the assembly. That is the Kevin De Bruyne. They need to just give me a pass.
That's all.
And they'll see what I will do in the Senate with that governor. Okay,
great note to end on. Senator Edwin Sifuna, thank you for being here this morning. Do not tire. That's what I'll say.
I will not.
That's what we'll say goodbye with. Thank you for being here. Always a pleasure to have you here. And we want to continue to have these conversations. Yeah. We always say, as you have a conversation, two things will happen. That somebody will continue with the conversation, or that somebody will do something about that issue.
And by the way, I wanted to say this because City said something that, oh, you are the only person who said. I'm telling you, there are good people in this country.
Yeah.
And I have taken it as a responsibility, not just as SG of ODM.
Yeah.
We, as a generation, we need to find each other. Those good people, we need to find
each other.
Because once we have critical mass, imagine if I am able to hold those 16 Senate seats and then go out to the other counties and tell them, please, I need 8 more. And if I come back to the Senate as the majority leader, I can assure Kenyans you'll have a good time. Irrespective of who will be president of the republic. For as long as I am there and I have those 24 votes, I can assure you, City, you will see things. Because the president right now, if Ruto brought that housing levy to the Senate knowing Sifuna is the majority leader and have 24 votes, what do you think would happen?
One can only ask or imagine.
Yeah.
Thank you, Senator, for being here this morning. Again, looking forward to the next conversation. Thank you very much.
This is The Situation Room, the only way to start your day.